Good morning, my name is Alan Khan and welcome to the SABC studios here in Durban. I present Walk the Talk on Lotus FM Monday to Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. Now last week I had the privilege of talking about the Quad Para Association of South Africa, and Ari Selis, who is the chief exec, is with us this morning here at the SABC, and Ronel Lyson, who joined me in studio. Ari was on the telephone last week, and it was something that was really important to put across because we want to create awareness about South Africans who have mobility impairment. We want to also create awareness about a better understanding as to how we should react and respond, especially when it comes to little things like using parking facilities that have been demarcated for wheelchair access, and we then park there. And what we do is that we strip those who are meant to be parking in those facilities with their rights. So it really is human rights that we're talking about. But I'll give Ari a chance just to share what QASA is all about, and then we'll tell you the good news about this pretty young lady who's here next to me, Auntie Kamla, and how she benefited. So Ari, maybe just quickly tell us more about QASA.
Hey, thanks, Alan. You know, we're an NGO. We're the agency that provides projects, products and services for quadriplegics and paraplegics in South Africa. And our KwaZulu-Natal branch is the closest branch here to this wonderful family here from Chatsworth. And this is a great story, so allow me when you're finished to give you my view about the power of community radio. It's quite incredible.
All right, fantastic. Thanks, Ari. So last Thursday, when we had Ronel in studio with us, we had a few questions coming in on our WhatsApp line. We had some callers. Obviously, Ronel was outstanding in her response to try and enlighten us about factors that are affecting quadriplegics and paraplegics in South Africa. So, Ronel, last week you became a big radio celebrity on Lotus FM. Thanks once again for joining us. We were quite impressed with the feedback that we got in studio last week. How did you find the interview?
It was fantastic. I mean, we got a lot of calls, we got a lot of emails. So being on your show, thank you very much for the opportunity and for speaking to you. It was amazing.
Right, so whilst we were in studio, I received quite a few WhatsApp messages, and one caught my attention, and it came through from a young lady who says, "My mum needs your help," and that young lady is here. Vimla, welcome to Lotus FM. How are you today?
I'm fine.
That's great. So maybe just quickly tell us, firstly, you're listening to the show.
Yes.
And then something prompted you to send me a WhatsApp message.
Yeah, when I thought of my mom, so I chatted on WhatsApp.
All right, so you are from Chatsworth?
No, I'm from Tongan, Belvedere.
All right, so from Tongat. So tell me more about your mum, Auntie Kamla.
My mom, she got a stroke for 3 years and she's in a wheelchair. So I taught her well, not well in a wheelchair.
All right, so 3 years ago, Auntie Kamla suffered a stroke. Did she have a wheelchair at home?
Yes, but we got a borrowed one.
Right, so it's one that was loaned to you. So you're listening to Ronel and I and Ari talk on the radio last week. You sent me a WhatsApp message, and what was in the message?
And then, please, can you help my mom? She got a stroke for 3 years and she needs a wheelchair.
All right, so that was the request we received live in the Lotus FM studio last week. Ronel was there, and I passed on the details to Ronel after the show, and by the next morning, there was good news, Ronel.
Yes, we had a fantastic person who contacted me and said, "I have a spare wheelchair at home, I'm not using it, please can we find the lady who requested the wheelchair?" And you know, we made the arrangements and here we go. And it is amazing because the person who actually donated the wheelchair would like to remain anonymous. So for that in itself is a gratifying action.
Well, that's phenomenal. So one of our listeners who was tuned into the program on Lotus FM heard the request from Vimla and, well, reached out to us. And Auntie Kamla, you're now in that wonderful wheelchair that was donated by one of the Lotus FM listeners. I know they want to remain anonymous. What do you want to tell the person who donated this wheelchair to you?
Thank you so much for your kind help, kind heart. I really appreciate it.
All right, so wonderful words from Auntie Kamla. From all of us at Lotus FM and the SABC, we hope that your health improves. We hope that now that you have your own wheelchair, Auntie Kamla, it make you more independent. You don't have to worry about returning the wheelchair to the person who loaned it to you. And we're just so happy at Lotus FM and at the SABC that we've been able to work with QASA and of course our listener who donated this chair so that we can make your life a bit better.
I just pray to God, it's not a permanent thing. I pray to God, one day I must stand up and walk.
Well, I I'm glad you're positive, and we'll be joining you in that prayer that you'll walk again. So Ari, you were saying that you've got some good news to share with us.
I just think that, Alan, the fact that you and Lotus engage the disability sector and hear the issues that we have, and inspired the community who's listening, and out of the community you see the generosity coming forward. So you gave disability a chance, you gave us some airtime, and out of this wonderful story. And the nice thing about you, man, is that you really want to get mobile again. So we've kicked off your mobility with the wheelchair, and the next step is to take your next few steps after your stroke, where you, who knows, one day you'll be giving the chair to somebody else to use for a temporary period of time. But, I'm blown away by the power of community radio and by the response of the community. So it's just a wonderful story.
All right, Ari, thanks very much. Ronel, last week on air, you were telling me your association, you do not want new members. Maybe just reiterate that, because it's probably one of the only associations I know of that are saying, please don't come to us.
So one of our biggest lobbying advocacy that we do is buckle up, we don't want new members. So please, when you're driving, as soon as you get into your car, buckle up, we do not want new members.
All right, we're heading into the festive season, so please take Ronel's advice, buckle up, reduce your speed limit, and if you drive like lightning, you're going to crash like thunder. Jokes aside, we need you not to be another statistic of road fatalities and accidents in our country. Once again, to Auntie Kamla, thanks for being with us, and enjoy your new wheelchair.
Thank you so much.
And Kamla, thanks for bringing Mum over.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Well done.
And Ari, thank you so much. Keep up the good work to you, Ronel, and the team at QASA.
Praying for you and wishing you well.
I just pray to God, because I got 3 grandsons living with me. I need to wake up and do things for them. My daughter is late 15 years now, so I need to walk and do things for them.
Thank you so much, Auntie Kamla. Much love and light to you, and thank you as always for the support.